Ooh, that is some juicy news. What was that? Unemployment rate? Take these
So,
equal highs.
well, let's complete the picture though. You had it pretty good. So, this one is the structure inducement, this is the mitigation, right?
Yep.
Relevant break of structure shows as thank you in here. We all stay away from this nonsense. And we say, actually, now it makes sense, leading into Frankfurt. Or not that we want to take this, our stuff starts in Frankfurt, right? So after this one, but why is this so nice as well? What is this?
It's a channel that gets induced to the low
Oh,
side at Frankfurt
perfect
Open.
channel. And let's already go into them one. Okay, so we have this channel, we have this channel. And obviously this channel clearly gets induced to the low side.
So you have like kind of like that double cycle completion. Like you have your
Mm-hmm.
bullish channel being induced low, and then your bearish channel
Yeah.
also being induced low to go
An
higher.
honorable mention as the last candle before the news even gives this baby reaction off of this false channel thing again, just to smoke them. Right? So
Yep.
we have, as you said, this channel completed, and obviously then the wipe everyone with the news. And now Asia high inducement. What else is it?
It is Frankfurt Open
Okay, let's count the confluences on this baby here.
currently.
Okay, let's count it.
Yep. So you have Asia high inducement, news candle, vector, right? You
Mm-hmm.
have the equal highs from the previous day taken, which is previous daily high.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, you just kind of be waiting. There's obviously like nothing right now that's super appealing.
Do we not have
So
more?
it's just kind of in terms of what
In terms
confluences
of confluences, correct?
for looking for a sell or
Yes, but what's the confluences we have to confirm the cells?
uh, I see
If
Asia high inducement vectors,
mm-hmm.
right? Equal highs induced.
Yes, which is
Um,
also the medium inducement.
yes, medium inducement with these.
Mm-hmm. Then what else? We have what? You said it earlier. Timing.
So Frankfurt Open.
Yes, correct. So we
Obviously,
have
entry
five.
entry helper wouldn't show anything.
Okay, so we have five. So five is the minimum we need. But as Campbell scream, we need more. So let's dig into them one. But always the direction is pretty clear. We want to sell, is it? Let's dig
Yep.
into them one. Stop, 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 stop. What are you doing?
Oop, sorry.
Okay,
No,
come on.
here
Let's
you
go into
go.
M1.
This is
M1.
M1. M1.
Oh, this is the M1.
So
I swear it looked like
yes,
fucking M5 for a second. Okay, so what's going on there?
you kind of had like probably on a lower time frame you have the mitigation right of like I don't know probably 30-second and you're starting to push away right now.
So obviously we don't want to
So
trade anything in here, right? Because there's no POIs, no nothing.
yep.
Mr. Boykes also
Uh,
has a dinosaur pattern. Could be another one.
that's a good one. I should add
Okay,
that.
let's see though. We have five. Let's see if we get more for the cells. But is the cell direction clear though?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
You don't really have a clean relevant break of structure point because this really isn't structure, but you have like this internal break of structure here,
Mm-hmm.
which you sort of have,
Yeah, we
right?
don't have anything else, so we have to take what we see, right? So this is okay. It's not obviously great. It's what we have. So I would not call it into the confluences. It is not really, but it's yes, internal one maybe, right? But
Yep.
in more. Now maybe that's like 5.5. Let's see if we have something cleaner, like a cycle, channel inducement, stuff like that. You show me the next build-up we have.
All right, so it looks like we're in the early phases of a channel, like a bearish channel currently.
Very good. Can you draw it? Oh,
All right, channel is induced to the high side. Looks like
okay.
we had the crossover of the liquidity equilibrium, so it looks like we could be getting a let soon.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if you were to take this trade for the sake of being in, at least for me personally, I'm fine with a little bit less risk reward. So you could, take a sell here. Stop loss has to be above
No,
the high
that's
though.
that's a very FOMO entry, Mr. Justin. Come
You
on,
think
that's
so?
like the very, very FOMO entry. Will you not say so?
It depends. Like what kind of
Oh,
risk reward do you
sorry,
want
you
to
mean
be
in
in?
here. Sorry, I thought you mean in this candle.
Yes, here. Like
Oh,
the
sorry,
POI
sorry,
here,
sorry.
the stop
Oh,
loss
I
above the
thought you
high.
want to execute the short in here and put the stop loss above here.
So it would be like this.
Oh, sorry, I understood that wrong. I thought you meant this candle when it was.
Then stop loss would be not above this high, above this high. The
Very
the
good.
true inducement.
Very good.
And then now you have your, triple equal lows, or
Now,
not really.
just for
This isn't really
argument's
an equal low.
sake, your colors for the positions are horrible. Like
You don't like the green?
that's no, that's like
This
not
is
nice.
red is too emotional. I can't have the
Oh,
stop
too
loss
much.
being
But what
red.
about this green turquoise thing? What the fuck is that?
Oh,
Is
this the
anyone liking
profit?
this color? Like, be honest with us in the chat. Does anyone like this color? If just
It's
anyone
because
says yeah, no, right? There's
green's a good
no.
color.
What? Who's that?
Money is green. Money
Boris.
is green.
It's mint. Oh, fucking hell. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe. Okay, I take it as an insult against myself.
All right, so you have a perfect let on the mitigation here. You also have the structural inducement within the channel. So that's
Yes.
like kind of like a bonus confluence.
Yes.
And
Also,
then
we could count these candles what?
vectors on the
Yes,
one
and I
minute.
think you already said the let, right?
Yep, the let.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, so that's what we dealt with. Just gave a little bit of a weird spinning thing. But look at it. Come on, Mr. Justin. Isn't it beautiful?
It is
So,
nice. It is nice.
so
Maybe
what is
I'll
this?
maybe I'll look at it. That's another internal breakup structure.
So
So if
if
you
you missed
wanted
this
to,
one, yes,
you could take that one for the
yes,
sake of argument. I'll put another position
yes.
tool
And now
there.
we had it before. Again, we had it 3 times in a row now. This is not equal highs. This makes no sense to be equal highs in here already, right? So don't be afraid of like these things. We don't have 3 times in a row.
Don't be afraid. Well, it would be because we're
Don't be
trading.
afraid.
Like this is the cycle we're trading away from. So until
Exactly.
something's taken to the low side,
And if
you
you're
know,
afraid, stop goes above the high. Okay, so that means you're afraid. Okay, very good.
well,
No,
for first couple trades of the day, you want to play it safe,
fair enough, fair enough. So walk me through an M1. Where's the re-entries? Where's anything you would do? Just your first time the GF. It's always a good time to having a first time GF. So
Yes. I mean, even if you missed both of these, you have another entry there.
very good.
London Open
hmm
comes around.
So we have a Frankfurt Open inducement scenario, right? We can have London inducement scenarios. We have this time a Frankfurt inducement trade. So London brings in the move. Absolutely perfect. Order flow entries. Where's the potential order flow entries?
Would be this guy here.
Very good.
Can I go to the M5 real quick? I just
Of
want to see
course.
if this is.
Of course. Yeah, perfect. M5 imbalance fill. 0 imbalances left. Absolutely Mona, you would say.
It is quite nice, GF so far.
GF. If spread wouldn't be so fucked, GF would be probably my favorite pair.
But yeah, when I checked, at least on my FTMO and my Forex Funds accounts, it's like a pip and a half, which isn't too ideal.
Yeah, it's not. So yeah, nice order flow entry. And you tell me all the M1 order flow entries you see. The only thing we need is like what on an entry helper.
EDM.
You tell me when you see one. I think these are also the trades. Joe, you can correct me on that one, which you get into lately, right? These continuation EDMs, like kind of in the middle of the range, still super
I
nice.
have no choice.
Oh, okay,
I'll
fair
wake
enough.
up too late. I need to take what's left.
Fair enough,
Have
though.
that mini channel.
Very nice. But come on, Justin, you missed it.
No, if it taps into the buy to sell, you can take that.
Okay,
Like
very
right
good.
on that fill, if it does.
Yes, but it's the same thing we had earlier. What was the pair? Was it oh sorry, not the pair, the day. But we had the same exact thing where we just had the main channel getting induced. It also was the EDM also touching the same exact scenario here. You marked it perfectly. You have the trend line getting induced to the high side. That's also your EDM in here. Absolutely perfect. These are the trades you just have to take. Even though they're within the range, they're just perfect.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Tagged in.
Very nice. Seems like you become a GF lover.
One day. Maybe
boom.
tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
There
I'll
you
add
go.
it to
So
the
target
arsenal.
hit. So what do we expect already? It's the same thing as always.
It does look like soon to be
Let's
vector candles.
let's stay on the
really
M5. Sorry, on the M1.
Ooh, just M1. Intraday mastery.
Yeah, we have cycle completion, taking out the quadrillion bottom of Asia low, with the news wick also wicking it to be Asia low. Okay, so what do we need for reverse? We never had fake of structures yet, did we?
Nope. So this
What do we
would
need?
be your first break of structure to be a fake break of structure.
Very good. It's so obvious and easy. It's becoming ridiculous, isn't it?
Yes. It's beautiful.
It is. Da Vinci would be happy about it. Builds the equal highs, induces it with the fake Koch. It's clockwork. It's like literally the EU one we had before. It's always when they wick the inducement, they just love to throw in a fake break of structure, induce the pre-early sellers. There's your vector candles into it. There's your to the absolute minute, to the minute in MM1, right? So what do we need?
Yep.
What do we wait for? We need confirmations, right? There's not much going on, so we need more confirmations.
Yep. So you'd want a relevant break of structure. This is your more developed point. If you're
Very
very
good.
aggressive, you could say that, but I don't like those.
No,
I like
let's play it not
the clean
aggressive
ones.
because we don't want to do any mistakes, so we just play it safe. Let's not dig into the Asia range midline in terms of being in the Asia range of the mid, making shit up. We don't do this stuff. Okay, you missed one thing. Very obvious thing.
Ooh, the let.
That's
I missed
very
that.
good. And another very obvious thing in terms of price action.
Oh, you have a little channel. Yep,
Very
there
good.
you go.
Very good, Josh. I mean, Josh, you know. Lovely. And now things start to look juicy, right? We have Rullenberger structure. We have the channel getting induced to lows. I've already had a let. Okay. Things are starting to look very interesting, right? There's no point of interest with imbalances. Zero, right? So what can we do if we really want to take a trade? If you don't have a clean point of interest?
Well, if you were to take it, you'd have to cover the low, but I would wait until some sort of imbalance is printed, or yeah, you could take the range as well, the demand
take
candle.
the extreme. We call it the Suckbacam candle. Right, it's the only thing you could do in this scenario, right? There's not much PYs. Don't want to pull shit out of our ass as well, so it's the only thing you could do. Or obviously you wait for confluences. But yeah, we kind of had a let. We had the channel inducement low. We had the inducement of Asia. It's absolutely perfect. We had the lets completion. We had the EDMs in here. Like everything is just perfect. It's just absolutely perfect. We're taking the equal lows, quadruple one. We're faking the fake break of structure. We're vectoring down to the minute, relevant break of structure, channel, induced to low, into point of interest. Builds equal lows once again in here.
Very nice PA.
Yeah, boom, got induced. So you got it right.
You missed that. You could have taken this order flow entry. I would have still had to have covered the low though, 'cause that's too.
Stop goes below, yeah, for sure. I mean, you're reading it good.
Thank you.
Okay. So let's switch to the M5. And you tell me when you see the next build-up.
All right, so you have not really equal highs yet.
Oh, M5 build-up. Don't want to make it up. Want to see a clean M5 build-up. But let's just, for argument's sake, 2-hour hot seat, huh? On fucking, what is it, Wednesday? Who would have guessed that? I was hungry at like
Yeah,
4 p.m. Now it's like 7. Guys, like, okay,
So it looks like right now, kind of in the early stages of a bullish channel. That's probably more
Very
obvious on
good.
the 1 minute, but
very
we'll
good.
see.
Let's see a little bit more clear. Yeah.
We'll
For
extend it,
argument's
see,
sake, I would even draw a little bit different. I would draw it like this, without the little curve in here. All right, because
So,
it
like-
kind of is perfect.
like this.
Yeah, you
Oops.
could do it like this.
That's just mirror that.
Yep.
There. Perfect. All right, so that's being induced low.
Mm-hmm. So we're not too interested in it
So-
to be fair now, right? So we just want a clean inducement. We want a clean. Okay, it looks more interesting. But not really too much.
MM2.
Yep.
MM2 is inducing the channel low. At this point, would you hop onto the M1 since we're in timing and we've induced to the low side of a bullish channel?
You could, or you also can make two things, right? So you have this channel with the tight one, and you also could have the retailer channel. The retailer channel is a little bit different. It's here, right?
It would be the 3 taps. Yep.
Exactly. So you have to draw this one as well, and then you have to decide. So can you draw this one as well? See, this is the perfect retailer trend, which you also have, and you're having from here to here. So you have these 2 channels. So you have this MM1 channel you just drew in as well. So this is good for like a quick one. And then you have to want the main channel for the retailers to get induced for the big move. Make sense? Because the retailers don't
Yep.
really draw it like this and tight in here. We do for understanding, but retailers take the obvious one because obviously they are like fishers and they look at it like, oh, I only see the obvious one. So they do it the obvious one. We have to induce it as well. So yeah, let's see what they do. Right, but if your argument's sake, you want to take the tight one, yes, you could pull something in here, but this is just making up a little bit stuff too much because you would trade also the first touch of the trend line.
Okay.
All right, but if it's getting induced, it's much nicer. And then again, we can dig into the M1 to answer your question. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay,
There you
very
go.
interesting, isn't it? So let's dig into the M1. Let's see, EFT says we have a bigger channel to the downside from London Open. From London Open. Let's
Can I
just see
delete
what
this?
he means.
Can I delete the middle channel just to keep it a little bit more organized?
Of course you can.
All right, so one of my favorite patterns is when you have a channel and a structure point is also induced within the channel. So in this case, you have the 1, 2, third tap, right? So your third tap here is the structure point. That's obviously induced low.
Yes. Okay, let's
So
just
right now,
answer first the M5 question quick, so we don't have any confusion. If you can go to the M5 quick.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Because he says we also have this M5 channel, which is correct. You're completely right. We have this M5 channel in here, right? But again, this is also what you have to understand with channels and overall when they channel. So you have this channel in here. The obvious scenario, if you want to look for a reversal, is this, right? Now, and again, you've probably seen this countless of times, and we give you a lot of examples as well. When you have, for example, Asia range is like this, and then you come like this. And the channel is already the inducement itself. A lot of times it can be done, right? So just because the channel doesn't have the last impulse high doesn't mean it's not valid overall. a lot of channels are the inducement by itself. And if you look at this behavior in here, the whole channel is the whole Asia whipsaw. And yes, you have the vector to the bottom. It just didn't induce the channel yet. Right? But this doesn't mean you would look for cells somewhere in these areas, right? Because you took Asia low, obviously equal lows, all that stuff, all the confirmations you need, relevant breakup structures into it, all the mini cycles into it, all the additional confluences, so it's good. But it's a very good question, but differentiate from like the channel inducements or the channel being the inducement, okay?
Yes, that makes sense.
Very good. Now we induce the main trend or the main channel for the retailers. So let's dig into the M1 as you had it before. Okay, you walk me through. I will not say a word.
All right, so right now I see channel being induced to the low side. You have your structural inducement as well. If you were to play a POI, you have this nice 1 minute imbalance here, which at least I'd just want to cover this low right here. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing.
Can you mark it in, please?
Sure. The current moment.
Yes, it's good
But
because
then
again, there's not really any reason why price would lower. Everything is mitigated in here, right? You have a structural inducement, you have the trend inducement. Yeah, it's fine. You have the vector candles leading into it. You have the imbalance here. It's fine.
also have I know there's a lot in between these 2 points, but it is it is an EDM.
Yeah, correct. I'm not sure if I would call it the inducement POI other than you would say from this coming, if that's what you mean. Then you could say yes, but otherwise from here. Yes, you could. Yeah, I see what you mean though. Okay. I would rather draw it like this. Is this clear as well? Like this little trend line getting induced here. It's a little bit clearer. Okay. Okay. Yes. I see what you mean now. This makes actually perfect sense.
Just really quickly, Justin. This
Yes.
isn't a structural inducement. This one doesn't go to make a new high. Just really quick.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
see what you mean, Ken, but it's technically taking out the structure point, is it? It's not the structural inducement by argument's sake, but it's when it takes the equals, highs, right? Again, I 100% agree with Cam in terms of by definition. I don't want to confuse you with that, but we have a lot of times when you have the equal highs, is like more relevant than a relevant break of structure, if that makes sense. And this is like one of these scenarios when you have like equal highs, like crazy maniacs.
Yeah, and obviously this one is like third touch, which makes it nice, this inducement
Yes.
here. But just by definition, this one's not structural inducement when it gets taken.
Yeah, good point.
All right, so what Cam's saying is if it was like this and puts in a new
Yes.
high, then this is structure.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because it's equal highs and all that stuff, you can count it similar, if not even nicer, as like structural inducement. Because again, equal highs, resistance like crazy. They have to break out low. They want to see the Koch or like technically the break of structure, right? So yeah, it's all there. It's all there. Let's see.
If you were to take that, you'd have to cover the POI low, obviously.
Yeah, the way Craig pointed it out is also perfectly fine. Very good, actually. Very good eyes. My man Craig is just smashing it. Quick shout out for you as well because it's just nuts. Okay, and there we go.
Got like a little internal leaves these equal highs.
And in case we didn't like this one in here, leave some balances, right? It's perfect. It's absolute perfect.
It's actually kind of nice because I swear I've never looked at GF since I started in lit essentially. So this is kind of my first time ever through it.
To be fair, GF is either Mona or complete dog shit. So it's either one of those. So it's like sometimes you have days where you don't want to look at it sideways with gloves on, but then other days like these is just one. For example, today was not nice, but yesterday, like the one we're doing right now, is just come on, it's just absolutely perfect. But yeah, we'll see. There's more. There's much more than that. Let's speed up. 2 hours in. Let's go. Let's go. No voice. Right. Okay. Let's target. Target. M5 targets. Come on, Mr. Justin. Let's go. Where do we target?
M5.
Where do we target?
Current
We have
daily
this
high.
Asia whipsaw scenario kind of things, right?
Yep.
We marked up on medium liquidity points, or maybe this, or obviously highs in here, right? That's both possible.
Yeah, so like what you could do is these two positions you could take off here, and these two you could just target the higher target since you're already closing these.
And
if you
also
wanted.
this. Come on for this entry. Come
The
on.
5M let.
Perfection.
nice
Like
one.
it can't get nicer than that. It can't. What? What else would there be? Right? The only thing missing would be an EDM. But it can't be that nice, is it? It can't be.
Oh, it might be.
Okay,
Didn't
let's
really give a chance there, but
what is this kind of a news candle in here or something?
did that make equal?
But yeah, this probably snacked our TP depending on if our broker liked us or no. Okay, so New York
There you
trap.
go.
There you go. Now no more arguments. Right, so we did not have an EDM an EDM on M5 yet, and we didn't have a medium inducement yet. So let's continue. Rapid fire. Yeah, we look for continuation, right? There's no need for look for reversals. All this reversal shit all the time, right? Continuations are so fucking good all the time. Very good. Channel this fuck up. Boom. Right? So yeah, put it like this. 1, 2, 3. Nice channel. Yeah, that's fine. Can leave it mirrored.
Wait, was the first one better?
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. It's just so you know what's going on, right? Because you look for this anyways. This is perfect.
Yeah.
Right, but not this, yeah, because you need exactly structural inducement.
There you go.
Vector candles to the downside into the inducement, and what are we missing? Not yet. No, or is it? No, it has to be from this point.
No,
It has to be from
it's
this
not.
point. You check from here.
It's like equals. Well, almost. If the next candle comes a bit lower,
Okay,
then
can you
yes,
go
it will
to the
be.
M1 actually?
Yes,
Okay,
on the M1 it is a very nice.
Okay,
EDM.
but then we also have to take this point of interest, suck per cam candle, as we don't have any imbalances. Let's see. And that also, I mean, I kind of know because I took this one, so. It 100% tapped though because I took it.
I mean, whether you take it like that or that, I mean,
Oh,
it's
I
a
think I
difference
had it
probably.
like this. I can't remember out of the back of my head, but I took this trade, so it was good. It was good to take. But check the M5 again. And I think it also might have been. Let's see. Because I think this might have pushed a little bit lower. Probably. Was definitely nice in M5 and M1. Much nicer probably in M1. But yeah, that would complete the whole picture. Channel inducement into EDMs, into M5 completes the whole thing. The only thing left is the medium inducement. Which would be a shocking surprise if we would get it. Like at this point,
London
is
close.
it too obvious?
Perfect.
London close, characteristics. If it's the extreme, it should do what, Mr. Justin?
Induce.
Induce. So did it do that?
Yes.
Shocking surprise. So let's wait for additional confidences, please. M1. Let's see. Let's see. Where's our relevant breaker structures?
Be right here.
Let's throw it in. Let's see. If we can trade away from the London close inducement, it would be too nice if we would, right? So what's the extreme point of interest?
I I'd want to make this. I wouldn't want to like risk over refining it, so I just take like these two. That's probably like
Fine.
still a 1 or 2 pip stop, which is pretty
Perfectly
small.
fine with that. So we need more additional confluences, right? So what else would be nice? Some internal stuff.
Yeah, you could get like a nice little. I mean, kind of looks like it already. A nice little build up and do an inducement into the mitigation.
I mean, wouldn't say it's obvious, right? But it would just be too good to be true if it's like this. Like,
Well,
okay.
there you go.
Okay. Close enough, right? Did not hit it though. So we just wait. It's fine. We don't force it. Be no FOMO traders
So
here.
at this point, you would still be waiting on the extreme, correct?
Because you're pulling it out of your ass. You could execute it here, but then stop still goes above here. If you've
Yeah,
got
it'd still have
FOMO and
to
you
be
want to
above here.
catch it, yeah, market executor and then stop above here. But if you want clean setup, yeah, you just wait. You have everything technically you want. Maybe it gets nicer, maybe it doesn't. You don't know. Right? Now I would say it's 10 times nicer. Like million times nicer. It's like literally so nice that you just pray to the gods and thank them. It's like that's what it is. It's all you can do.
There you go. Perfect.
Boom, whack the candles into it. I mean, let's just lead Franco's question here. Why we understand the early sellers to finish the cycle. A trap for early sellers, right? Which one are you talking about? Can you just draw on the chart, Franco, please? I'm not quite sure what you... This one? What do you mean by the trap? Why this not making this?
Yeah, that's
Like-
right. Yeah.
Okay, so can you go on the M5, Justin, please? Okay, so channel leading into it, inducing high, right? Factor candles, again, we had the same thing. If there's something to the left, this is the smart money trap, exactly how we had it in EU before. But if you go a little bit more to the left, I can't remember out of the back of my head more. If this was like kind of a smart money, oh yeah. So this is the thing that is also the triple top in here, and then this becomes the smart money trap, and then this is the medium inducement. So you had your smart money trap here, gives the fake reaction, vector it all for the medium inducement, and then you have your M1 cycles in here. Make sense?
Yeah, absolutely. So if we have maybe the price action in another way, like it didn't react, I mean, let's say it didn't react here and just go all the way up.
Yes, then it's
Now
different
we can
scenario.
expect something like a fake BOS and then
Yes,
trap it. Okay.
very good. Very good.
Perfect.
That's
Thank
why
you.
it's so important to. That's a very good question, actually, because I even missed explaining that. It's just in it so well. But yeah, that's a very good point. This is also the small point trap that leads to the reaction, and then vector candles London close. So it all had the characteristics. But as you said, if we wouldn't have done that, yeah, some sort of fake break of structure would be nice. Plus, we kind of had this one before, but also this was the channel inducement. But yeah, in terms of structural inducements, one more time would be pretty cool if we wouldn't have the small point trap, but as we had it, it's all good. Plus London close. Characteristics induces it, and then M1 just screams. So let's go back into M1, please, again. So let's say you had some doubts still. It should be all erased after this, I hope, right? Because again, then you see the channel inducement, you see the relevant breaker structure, you see the equal highs in here, you have the imbalances here of the medium inducement, you have the vector candles into speed, and this was also London close inducement, right? So you had like another 5. 5 is the golden rule, and we're good to go. If you don't like this, let's see if there's more, Mr. Justin. Let's see. Entry help out, and let's see. Boom, rolls over. What's that? Kind of.
That. I mean, if you missed that, you can take that
Okay.
there and cover the high.
Yeah, I mean, argument's sake, you could argue it. And no one would be mad at you other than Cam saying it's an EDM. He will be furious, to be fair. But it's fine. Sometimes Cam is just angry Cam. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, this is nice.
There's a lot again.
Take this, lad, to make Cam happy as well. He can't argue. He can't. He just can't. There you go. Happy Cam. That's all you want. That's all it is about in the first place. And that's all she wrote. Oh, comes even higher. It's all fine. Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room. That's what Justin's gonna sing tomorrow to GF. It's perfection. 4 days, absolute perfect. 2 hours, 15 minutes, quick hot seat session. Why not? Let's see if the target hits actually though. Let's see. Don't want to make shit up. Fake break of structure. Boom.
There we go. Oh, it even faked the equalizer.
Lovely stuff.